Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem, and here we have n to the power of 6 is equals to n minus 1 to the power of 6, and we will solve this problem for the value of n, or we can find all the roots of this question. So the very first thing we are going to do is, here first we move this n minus 1 to the power of 6 in the left hand side, and you will get its output in the form of n to the power of 6 minus n minus 1 to the power of 6, and this whole equation is equals to 0. So now we can rewrite this equation as, here you have n to the power of 6, and we can just write it as n cubed and its whole squared, minus, here we again write this equation as n minus 1 cubed and its whole square, and this whole equation is equals to 0. So now we can use here the nice square identity, and you know about this identity. If we have a squared minus b squared, it is equals to a minus b times of a plus b, so that we can use here this nice formula. So the above term will becomes in the form of, here you have n cubed minus n minus 1 cubed e times of n cubed plus n minus 1 cubed, and this whole equation is equals to 0. So that here we have two cases. The first case is we take n cubed minus n minus 1 cubed is equals to 0, and its other case is we take n cubed plus n minus 1 cubed is equals to 0. So now we can solve these two cases, and we find all the roots of this question. So that now we need the important cubic formulas, and you know about these formulas. If we have a cubed minus b cubed, it is equals to a minus b times of a squared plus ab plus b squared. Similarly, if you have this formula is in the form of positive a cube plus b cube, so it will be equals to a plus b, and here you have negative sign. So you can do this formula for positive value is the sign under the these of lower signs. Okay, so that now we can use these two formulas and we get the values of n. So that now first I can apply the negative cubic formula in this term, and you will get here a cubed minus b cubed, so it is equals to n minus n minus 1 times of n squared plus n times of n minus 1 and plus n minus 1 whole square, and this is equals to 0. So first I can name this as equation number 1, and this is the equation number 2. So now first I can solve the first case, or equation number 1. So now first I can find the roots of equation number 1, and after that I can solve the equation number 2. So in this case we can multiply this minus on both of the terms, and you get n minus n plus 1 into, here you have n squared plus, we can multiply this n on both of the terms, and you get here n squared minus n, and we can open the square of this term, and you get n squared plus 1 minus 2n, and this whole term is equals to 0. So now we can simplify the terms, and here you see that this n is gone, and here you get 1 into, here you have n square plus n square plus n square is equals to 3 times of n square, and here you have minus n minus 2n is equals to minus 3n, and here you have plus 1, and this whole equation is equals to 0. So now this will becomes in the quadratic form, so that here we can just apply the quadratic formula in order to find the roots of this equation. So here we have a is equals to 3, b is equals to minus 3, and c is equals to 1. So our quadratic formula is n is equals to minus b plus minus b squared minus 4 times of ac square root over 2 times of a. And now we can put all the values of a, b and c in this nice formula, and you will get its output in the form of, here you have the value of b is minus 3, so when you can put here it will becomes plus 3 and plus minus, here you have minus 3 square is 9 and minus 4 times of a, the value of a is 3 and c is 1, so it will becomes minus 4 times of 3 is 12 and its whole square root over 2 times of 3 is equals to 6. So here you will get 3 plus minus 9 minus 12 is equals to minus 3 square root over 6. So here you know that the square root of when minus will become under the square root sign, then it will be equals to iota. So here you get the two roots of the equations are n is equals to 3 plus minus square root of 3 iota over 6. So these are the two roots of the given equation. So now in order to find the other roots, we can solve this equation number 2. So now first I can write here equation number 2. So our equation number 2 is n cubed plus n minus 1 cubed is equals to 0. So now we can find the roots from this equation. So here we can apply the nice cubic formula and you will get its output in the form of, here you have n plus n minus 1 times of n squared minus n times of n minus 1 plus n minus 1 whole square, and this is equals to 0. And now we can simplify the terms and you will get here 2 times of n minus 1 into, here you have n squared minus, you can multiply this n on both of the terms and you get minus n square plus n, and you can open the square of this term and you get here n squared plus 1 minus 2n is equals to 0. And now we can simplify the terms and you will get here 2n minus 1 into, here you see that these are gone and you get here n squared minus 2n, sorry, here you have n squared minus 2n and plus n is equals to minus n, and this is the plus 1 is equals to 0. And now we can we have two cases here. The first case is we take 2n minus 1 is equal to 0 and the other case is we take n square minus n plus 1 is equal to 0. So in the first case you get the value of n is 1 over 2. And now we can solve this quadratic equation. So here we need to use the quadratic formula, so that here we have a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 1 and c is equals to 1, and our quadratic formula is minus b plus minus b square minus 4 times of ac square root over 2 times of a. And now we can put the values of a, b and c in this formula and you will get here the value of b is minus 1 and this is minus minus plus 1 and plus minus minus 1 square is plus 1 and minus 4 times of a and c is 1, so it will becomes in this form over 2. So here you have 1 plus minus minus 3 square root over 2, and here you have again negative sign under the square root, so it is equals to iota, so you get here 1 plus minus square root 3 iota over 2. So these are the other two roots of the given equation. I can write it here 1 plus minus square root 3 iota over 2. So these are the other two complex roots of the given equation, and these are the final roots or final answer of this question. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.